give you a little tour of my workspace for this commission called Brothers. This is session 7, and all I'm going to do is show you now some of the things that I use for reference and some of the tools I use, and a close-up of the sculpture and where it is at this point. These are some of my reference materials. One of my drawings, this will be one of the brothers. That's what his face will look like. A large drawing that the client got to see to show a pose. Here's the Canon. And the Canon is a measuring system or a comparative measurement. And we use the head. So anything you sculpt, you decide on the head size and you build everything accordingly. And a lion is 2.5 heads tall at the shoulder. There are 3 heads long from the point of the shoulder to the point of the buttocks or at the base of the tail. And other measurements, 2.5 heads tall at the shoulder. Did I say that? May have. 1 head from the shoulder to the point of the scapula or the shoulder. So the point of the shoulder in front and the point of the shoulder, which is where the scapula top is, on the back. The tail is approximately 2.5 heads long. And then I'll show you some of the other things that I use. All about getting it right. This particular sculpture here, this one that I'm working on immediately, is the older of the 2 lions. The older brother, the one that's looking to the other as he goes out into the world. That's kind of the made-up story. And I always think about the animals individually, as I do with the human figure. And in my head, while I'm working on them, I develop a personality of what they might be like. And the lion as a general personality, as an animal, is noble, powerful, dangerous, and I think rather regal. And he has a good reason to be called the king of beasts. I think he looks like a king of beasts. This is the second piece that is not as far as long as the first one. And this is the younger brother. As you can see, he's rougher. A little more to do. That drawing that I did is of the older brother, the one that I'm working on right now. So he's going to have a great look when finished. So that's my little mini tour of my workspace. It's not air conditioned in my space, and where I live it is extremely warm this time of year. So I use fans and whatever else necessary to stay cool. You can see some of the other works on the walls. I give demonstrations on, or lecture actually, on the lost wax process, and that's what that means up there on the wall. Serre-Poudou, it means lost wax. And that is the process of which bronze is cast. Another piece I'm working on over there on the table, that's called Storm. Not too far along yet, but it's getting there. But basically, this is my space. The 2 brothers, the elder on the left and the younger on the right. How do I know? Well, because of the pose of the tail. At least at this point, that's how I know the difference. So that's the end of this session. I'll see you at the next one.